Hello, in this video I'll show you how to query for posts in one of these templates. This is one of the most useful things you'll need because when you have a template, you need to fill it with content. So to dynamically get that content and loop through it within your code, you use a built-in function, WP Query. So if you look in here, I have this div class, and in this class I'm going to be wanting to load in a bunch of articles. This is the category page, so I'm going to be loading in the articles from that category here. So to set up my query, I make this PHP code, which varies each. There are a bunch of parameters, but this is one example. So you first make the arguments array for what your query wants. So I want the post type to be an actual post. So this is going to be a blog post, not, say, a page. I want the category to be the category for this page. Since this is actually the category template page, I can use this WordPress function, get query var cat, and that'll automatically load in what the category is for this page and dynamically get that. And then this is actually getting the first page to feature big on the category page. So I want the post to be in the option sticky posts. And that's an option you can check on any post. It's just like a checkbox. And that'll usually make it go to like the top of the list, or in this case, it makes it the big featured image. So then you call the query, WP query, and you pass it those arguments. And then you just simply have this while loop here. Say while this query has posts, just run through the query and get that post. Usually, it doesn't intuitively make sense based off coding why this might be a while loop instead of a for loop iterating through, but that's how PHP does it. So you have this while loop, and you'll be able to use this post and call functions on it, like has post thumbnail, get the permalink for it, which is the link that'll always reference it, get the thumbnail URL, things like that. So going through, and at the very end of that loop, you do end while, and that means when the code gets here, it'll go back to the top with the next post and load it in. So this is just loading a single image, but as you'll see farther, or a single post, but you'll see farther along, there are a lot of these where, say, you want a grid view of them, in which case it'll pull them all in. And for each one of this while, it'll make the card that the post title and whatnot are on, and it'll just keep stacking them up. At the end, you just want to have this WP reset post data to make sure these functions refresh properly to the next post in the loop. And you should be set. There are a lot of different arguments you can have. So let's just see. I'll give you an example of how to make it easy to, for everything in WordPress, where you can just Google stuff. So if I go to my web browser and I just search WP query args, let's see, the first thing that shows up, it's the developer.wordpress.com site for WP query. And oh, you can actually see the information here. And if I go down, let's see, properties, different things for that, parameters, and it'll give you examples for the arguments you can put in. So you can put the author using the author ID into that args array. Let's see, by category, you can do categories not in and give the category ID. These are all just different examples of things that can go in that args array to manage how that all works. And this is very true for everything. WordPress is very well documented. So if you're ever confused about a function, just look it up. If you need a function to do something, look it up, odds are one exists, and you will find that function. You always want to use a built-in function whenever possible. It'll make your life a whole lot easier. It'll make the site more secure, work better, and be more dynamic. So hopefully that helps, and see you in the next video.